Hi guys, Phil Short here, hope you're all doing okay. I've just got a quick tip for you to help you with developing your vibrato technique. Okay, so vibrato, as I'm sure we know, is where we shake the string to kind of put a little bit of expression on the note. If I play without any vibrato, then the note sounds really flat. If I put a little bit of vibrato on it by shaking the string, we can hear there's a little bit more interest in the sound of that note. Now, a couple of really important things to think about with our vibrato. It's really important that we actually move the string and not the guitar. Often we'll see people do this, throw the guitar around, but the string isn't actually moving, and that's no good. We're not hearing the vibrato. So what we need to do is actually move the string. Now, to do that, there's a couple of important things to think about. Firstly is how we hold the guitar with the left hand. Now, you can see on the fretboard close-up, the kind of join of my finger to the main body of my hand is connected to the underside of the guitar. So it creates this swivel, it's like a hinge. And my thumb just comes down on the top. And if I turn my arm that way, you'll see that my wrist is straight and that it's quite open. The cup of my hand is open, you can kind of see from there. Okay, what I'm not doing is this. I'm not grabbing the guitar, and I don't have this really horrible bend in my wrist, okay, which is what we don't want. You can see it from there as well. We don't want that. We want it to be nice and open like this. Okay, really important. And I don't want my thumb to overly hook over the top, because that's going to stop me from being able to move. Okay, I need my thumb to be further back and just kind of roughly near the top, just so that it can counteract the pressure from the underside of this hand pushing the guitar neck up like this, you see, and then that thumb comes there. So that stops me from shaking the guitar and only moving the string. Now, with this first finger, we're going to take the C note on fret 5 of the G string, and what I'm going to do is just try and move that string by swiveling the finger and gripping fairly firmly so that the string doesn't pop out from under my finger, to move that string, as you can see in the fretboard close-up. What I'm actually doing there is I'm moving the string and I'm allowing the string to pull itself back. Think about when you play with an elastic band, or you flick an elastic band. You stretch the elastic material and then you allow the elasticity of it to pull itself back in like this. You don't push it back, it brings itself back and you go with it. It's the same with our guitar string. I'm going to be moving the string and then I'm going to let it return. And I'm just going to do that in quick succession. Now you can hear that the note is returning to pitch every single time. One of the things we want to avoid is the note going sharp like this, where it sounds out of tune for the vibrato and then returns to the pitch. I want to make sure it moves back. Now I recommend you practice this on all your fingers. So do it with the first finger, the middle finger, the third finger, and the fourth finger. Okay, so if this is a new technique for you, make sure you spend some time getting used to how this feels and having the correct hand position, and make sure that you're listening carefully to whether it actually sounds like a pleasing musical sound. Think about a singer that you like the sound of, one of your favorite artists, and when they do vibrato, it sounds in control and expressive. And we want that kind of vocal quality to come out in our lead guitar playing as well. Now, if you're a little bit further down the road and you've already got a handle on that, my next challenge for you is to think about your vibrato as part of your expressive toolbox. So don't just apply the vibrato without thinking about it. Use a shallow vibrato for maybe a more bluesy or laid back feel. If you want it to be more aggressive and in your face sounding and more maybe authoritative sounding, then make your vibrato sound wider. And it has a more aggressive kind of sound. So in one phrase or in one line, you can switch between the two different types of vibrato to help embellish the sound of the music that you're playing. Okay, so that was just with a quick little blues lick. I had a short, fast vibrato, and then I had a wider, long vibrato at the end. Okay, so that's my quick tip for today. Have fun with that one, and I'll see you next time.